Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while since my last video on YouTube, so I'm back. And today I want to show you guys around my setup that I use for work, for mixing, or even just for daily use. And I admit that my setup is not the prettiest setup in the world, but I just want to show you guys around like those tech YouTubers out there. And so far this setup has been working well for me. Before we begin, measurements first. The studio is 17 feet long by 11 feet wide by 9 feet tall, and the long walls have these black curtains that has been helpful as to sound treating the room, and also to hide all those things that I would prefer not to show you on camera. Let's get down into it. I promise I'll be quick with this one since you guys are probably here for the desk setup. But anyway, Pearl drums and hardwares, vinyl cymbals and drumsticks, Evans drum heads, AKG mics, snare weight, and my Charchi Capito bass drum pedals. Did some cable management for the mic cables until they reach my mixer/audio interface, which is the Behringer X32 rack. And now let's move on to my actual setup. The brain for my setup is the 14-inch Space Black MacBook Pro M3 Max with 1TB of storage. This thing is truly a power beast. I'm not gonna go over the specs of the M3 Max. You guys have probably know it already. However, I just want to tell you that after holding onto a 12-year-old MacBook Pro, it is truly a game changer. This machine is more than capable of supporting all my multi-track recording sessions and video editing. So guys, if you're still running on the Intel Mac, do upgrade to Apple Silicon. Even if you just upgrade to the M1 series, still hell a lot faster than Intel. My monitor is the LG UltraGear 32GN500B, 31.5 inches, 1080p, and it is connected directly to my Mac through HDMI. Back when I was still using the good old 2012 Mac, I used it in clamshell mode. Now I temporarily use this dual stack monitor setup, but yet again I want to use clamshell mode to achieve cleaner look. So I gotta have a much better monitor in the near future. Attach it to a monitor arm to free up even more surface area, because I recently just realized that depth of tabletop matters more than its length. Pair it with my current mouse, which is the graphite Logitech M550L. A decent mouse for my workflow with good Bluetooth connectivity and no lagging whatsoever. It is sleek looking and this particular color matches the color of my MacBook Pro. More or less. So you've seen my drumming/tracking rig. However, whenever I'm not recording drums, I use the Zoom UAC2. It is a USB 3.0 audio interface with 2 instrument/mic combo inputs, phantom power, and I use it for mixing recording instruments or just for daily use. Connected to the UAC2, there are the black Yamaha HS5 pair, affordable yet very clear and honest sounding pair of speakers. And they are sitting on top of isolation or decoupler stand that my buddy gave to me, which bring the pair up to around ear level and eliminate vibration from the monitor onto the desk. For now I'm working with these two separate rigs, the drumming rig and the mixing rig. It's kinda wonky, but so far it's been working really well. Everybody needs to have at least one MIDI keyboard in their home studio setup. And in my case, this is the Nektar SE61. It is a 61-key MIDI controller with standard feature. Yet it fits perfectly on my desk's keyboard tray. I don't even connect it to my computer when not in use. However, it is good to know that it's ready if I ever need it. And by the time I do, I simply pull the keyboard tray out, connect the cable to my laptop, and it's ready to go. For my desk, I chose to go with black theme since black screams me. This all-black desk is from a company called BattleDesk. 79 inches long, 23.5 inches deep, and 31 inches tall. The tabletop is 1¼ inch thick and it has built-in keyboard tray which fits my MIDI keyboard perfectly, with locks on both sides so that it stays in position whether I'm using it or not. The drawers are pretty much similar to the Alex drawer from IKEA in terms of size, but this one has the push to open feature. This desk also has the removable monitor riser. As for the chair, it is just a basic office chair that I already had for a long time. No fancy features other than height adjustment. On the desk, the Thor's hammer is there, and there's my Charchi Capito pedal certificate, as a reminder that I am the member of their wonderful family. Cable management around the desk, not the prettiest job, but enough for them to be at least out of sight. I installed a power strip and a couple of clamp-on cable trays at the backside and pretty much stuffed every dangling cords on there. The screen bar comes from a company called Costa. It is the Costa Neo RGB screen bar. It comes in black, it has USB-C and RGB on the backside. On my desk, I have a no-brand 11-inch LED light that's clamped onto the desk. Beside my desk, there's an iron shelf just to add more storage while housing my Behringer, pedal case, kickback, and all that kinds of stuff. For sound treatments, I have this large 4 feet by 4 feet absorption/diffuser panel on the wall behind my monitor. It has this thick rock wool on the inside, and I believe its frame and exterior it's made out of 1/2-inch thick MDF board, wrapped in black, which I really love. I also have few DIY sound treatments here and there. On the front wall, a couple of 2-inch ceiling clouds above my listening position with 2-inch air gap, and the curtains on both sides also helps with first reflection. There are some acoustic foams and bass straps here and there. I wanted this room to be acoustically well treated, but since this room serves both as my mixing and drumming room, only certain amounts of necessary treatments are installed. Not completely dead, but well controlled. And that wraps up today's video. If you find this video helpful, please leave thumbs up and comments down below. Any suggestions, any questions, just throw it down there. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Rock on.